So who did you tell when you found out you got the drive?
So I wasn't really allowed to tell anyone. So it was a bit weird because I wasn't even really allowed to tell my mum because at the time she didn't know, but my dad knew, my manager knew, my trainer knew. So it was just us really, and I had to go and say goodbye to all the F2 guys, and it was a bit awkward because it wasn't awkward, but we wanted to say something because it's awesome news obviously, but I wasn't allowed to say anything. So yeah, until yesterday, until the announcement, I had to keep it all under wraps and quiet.
And then presumably your phone just exploded, did it?
Yeah. As soon as it went out on social, I could tell everyone, or everyone saw it. Most people saw it. I obviously got to tell my mum, my family, which was really nice and cool. So yeah, it was a good moment when it got released and officially announced. So yeah, it's probably a time I'll remember for a long time.
Has it sunk in yet? Did you wake up this morning and think, I'm a McLaren driver? Has it kind of like resonated yet?
I don't think it will until next year, probably. I think it feels, really early to say I'm racing next year with McLaren. I think it's probably going to get worse, like the feeling. Not worse in terms of I don't feel good about it, but the sinking feeling's not going to go away probably until I'm on the grid for the first time, the pressure's on and so on. So yeah, I think the feeling of being announced and being called a McLaren Formula 1 driver, I think it'll take a few weeks probably for it all to sink in. But in terms of the feeling of being a Formula 1 driver, I don't think it's going to sink in for a long time.
You've been part of the McLaren family for quite a while now. Can you tell us what it feels like both when you were younger, looking into the team from outside, and both being inside the team now? What does McLaren mean to you?
Well, growing up and watching Formula 1, I was really into Formula 1 around 2007, 2008, when they had the Vodafone cars, and I really, to be honest, I liked more McLaren because of the colour scheme they had. I just thought it was really cool, so that's the first time I really started supporting McLaren and supporting Lewis. And since then I've always supported them. I think it's definitely the team I've always dreamed of being part of. And there's been points in my career where I've joined McLaren, say on the academy program, where I came in here for the first time. It was a huge place for a very small me. And yeah, now I'm coming in quite often. Feels more and more like home every time I come in, and I know more and more guys as well. So it's a good feeling coming in, knowing it's my job and it's where I have to come for work basically.
So let's look at the immediate future. You're 22 points off the championship lead in Formula 2. You've got 4 races left. Does yesterday's announcement change anything, or is the focus still at the moment on that F2 title, chasing down the leader?
It's still on trying to win the championship. There hasn't been a championship I haven't lost yet. So yeah, I think I am putting all my effort into making sure I claw back the lead of the championship and eventually try to win. Like I said, we still have 4 races, probably around 80 points or more, 85 points or something still up for grabs. So anything can happen. I think Sochi is going to be difficult because I've never been there before and most drivers haven't. So kind of going into the unknown, let's say. And I think it's more of a boost probably joining and being announced as the F1 driver, because yeah, it just makes me want to do a bit better really. Prove that I'm worthy of it and I deserve it. So yeah, I don't think there's any negatives, I think there's any positives.
As you say, you're 6 months away from sitting on that grid in Australia in a McLaren for the first time to race. Obviously there's a huge amount of work to do, both from the team and from yourself before then. What kind of things are you looking at to try and work with the team to achieve before you get into the car for the first test and the first race?
Well, I think there's still a lot of time this season where I'll be doing some more FP1s, where I'll learn more about the car, about the team, the guys. Help develop the car more, whether it's still focusing on the little things we have this year, or whether it's still developing what we have coming for next year. There's a lot of hard work that I'll be doing, the team will be doing, whatever I can be doing to help the team improve the car, whatever I can get them to help me with, I think it's only going to be a bonus. So, yeah, I look forward to the challenges to come.
So what other things will you be doing once you over the next 6 months to get ready for that first race and that first test?
I guess a lot of time in McLaren will be spent on the simulator. I think it's a valuable thing for helping me improve, helping the team improve, and obviously they have was the only thing they can do during the winter season to really correlate and improve going into next year. So I think I'll probably be doing a lot of hours on the sim. Apart from that, I think I'll be coming in to do some work experience. Yeah, going around all the different race bays and different areas of here at MTC basically, and getting to know more guys, more of the team, just making it feel more like home. So just improve the surroundings, and I think on top of that it just makes everyone work that little bit harder, which is obviously a benefit for me and also the team.
You've obviously been called the next Lewis Hamilton for obvious reasons, but you're also following the footsteps of people like Mike Hawthorne, Jim Clark, Jackie Stewart, James Hunt, a lot of illustrious British world champions, and you're the next in line to be a British Formula One driver. Can you kind of frame how that feels for you?
I think it's tough until I'm in that feeling of winning with McLaren, and to be honest, I don't think it's going to be coming next year. I think next year is going to be a big development year for myself, the team, everyone learning a lot of things. But just thinking of whether it's 2 years, 5 years on from now, the possibility of being able to win with McLaren, have my name written down next to such well-known people, such people who have won world championships with McLaren, such well-known. I think it'll be an honour. So, whatever I can do to get to that point, I'll be doing. Yeah, but I think time will tell, so we'll have to wait and see.
We saw a little bit of Twitter banter between you and Carlos Sainz yesterday. How well do you know Carlos, and how important is it for you to kind of establish quickly a productive working relationship with him as you try and work to make the team move forward?
Well, on Twitter yesterday was the first time I've ever spoken to him, I guess, in a different world, but I've never, pretty sure I've never really spoken to him or really met him, so I look forward to it. I think from what people have told me, it's good things, and he's a really nice guy, very hardworking, so it's not like we're going to have a rivalry in any way. I think for my best interest, for his best interest of winning races and doing what we have dreamt of doing and winning world championships, I think it's going to be a lot down to teamwork and helping each other improve the team. And I think that's very valuable in Formula One. It's different to obviously what I'm used to in some ways. But yeah, I look forward to meeting him and working well with him.
Life will change for you, that's a given. Has it started to change already? Do you feel, does it feel different? Are you prepared or equipped for how things will change living life in the public eye?
I mean, it hasn't changed too much yet. I think things will change a lot more next year, obviously becoming much busier. I think I was already pretty busy this year, but I guess with the amount of media activities and everything you have to do that come along with Formula One, it's probably only going to get worse in terms of days away from home. So at the moment, everything's still good. But yeah, I'm sure things are going to change in the future. Whether I do move away, like most F1 drivers, or whether I stay here, I think for my future, the best thing to do is stay close to McLaren, being able to come in whenever I need to, help the team wherever I can. I think that's going to be the biggest benefit. So things will change, but I think for the moment, trying to keep them the same, not have too quick of a change, let's say, is a good thing.
You're fairly familiar with your surroundings. There's a lot of amazing racing cars on this boulevard. If we could dangle the keys of one car in front of your nose, which car would be the one that you choose to take for a spin around the track?
Only for a spin, not to keep.
You can only borrow it, yeah.
Okay. It's a tough one, this. I guess one of the ones behind me.
Yeah.
Probably the M7C.
Yeah.
I just saw the name, so that's why I said it. If I could say I want to go back in time and race, I think you'll either be in probably like the MP44, around the Ayrton Senna era, or back to 2007, 2008 in the Vodafone cars. I think those are probably the two of the times I would want to go back to race and experience those cars.